All right, more breaking news coming in on this story. This is about the WFI sexual harassment case. Wrestlers are going to be filing an additional affidavit before the Supreme Court, alleging a delay in the probe by the investigation agency. The wrestlers are also going to be mentioning the scuffle that allegedly broke out between them and the police last night at Jantar Mantar. We're crossing over to our legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar, to get us more details on this. Ananya, over to you.
Well, as we are being given to understand, the sources in the legal team of these wrestlers have informed us that they are going to file an additional affidavit mentioning about the incident that occurred last night, wherein there was a scuffle between the police and the wrestlers at Jantar Mantar. Apart from that, they'll also be mentioning as to how, and remember that yesterday also Mr. Narendra Hooda, who was appearing for, in fact, these wrestlers, had made an urgent mentioning before the Supreme Court, seeking to provide certain additional affidavits in fact, sealed cover. Remember, all these affidavits are sealed cover because there is a minor that is involved, and it is of her father's signature that goes on it, and the reason, in fact, the identity of that particular victim cannot be actually revealed, and that's the reason why, in fact, the affidavits are being submitted in this matter in a sealed cover. And now, what we have also been given to understand is that yesterday's incident would be mentioned before the Supreme Court as to what happened yesterday. However, what would the Delhi police be responding to? How would the Delhi police actually come up to all of these responses is something that is of more importance, because remember that as per the Delhi police, they have started investigation into this particular matter, but the clear charge of these wrestlers continuously remain is that Bhushan Sharan is not being arrested even after there are charges of pox that have been invoked against him. But what happens next, whether the Supreme Court would actually be asking the Delhi police to arrest Bhushan Sharan Singh, or whether the solicitor would be turning this whole, this wrestlers protest angle into a different story. Because remember, on the last occasion also when the matter was being heard, he had said that there is something else also involved in it. So whether the Solicitor General would be throwing its light on this particular aspect of it, it will be a matter of time. We'll get to know in a short time from now when the bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Dhananjay Sanchan, should begin to hear this particular matter.
Absolutely. Ananya, thank you so much for joining us and for giving us those details.